So, does anybody remember what happened last time?
Nah, girl, don't ask me. I don't remember what happened yesterday.
That's fair. That's fair. Thank you
I
for your
mean,
honesty.
I
No
mean,
problem.
for the most part, we were trying to figure out really what to do with our day. Um, I think Julian, if I remember correctly, wanted us to like try to expand our influence, our what did I specifically say? Um, our interests, like we need to like grow our interests and stuff like that. And we kind
Yeah.
of came to the conclusion we didn't really have any.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
and
We kind of don't.
and we kind of failed on that front. And then Amani's like, I mean, if you want, we can come help me with a thing. And I'm like, we're like, great, let's do it. And
God.
he's like, it might involve the mob. We're like, all right.
Cool.
And so we're like spy mission. We're gonna go look for kindred in this place for Armani. And you know what? We're gonna grab a couple of the other coterie and we're gonna do this. We got some nice clothes and we sped our way that direction. And when you know it, the kindred who is in 1,000 places at once is also here. Loretta is the lounge singer for the Velvet Room. Um, so she is currently in the middle of her performance, and she's got fun, all power that's just in her voice.
That's right. Okay.
And we all freaking failed it, except for Josh, who's not here. And
I feel
maybe
like there
one
was one other
person.
person who was
It might have
able to.
been,
I know Molly was close.
I was close. I was not able to.
but yeah.
I think it was
So
Calvin.
that's,
Might have been
that's
Calvin. I think it was.
was it
No,
Calvin?
Calvin and Daniela both failed.
Oh,
No.
Let's
yeah.
look back here.
Then we're bad.
You needed 6 successes, 5 successes.
Oh, and you guys all have, I forgot, you guys all have different aliases. So Julian is Luke, Steven is Edgar, Molly
Yeah,
is Liz, Calvin is Ollie, Ollie is Tom, and then Daniela is Anna.
we're
Right.
freaking doomed.
Wait,
We're
hold on. I'm raising my hand. Calvin is Ollie.
yeah.
He's
That was the choice.
it's, we got to pick our names.
Mhm.
Choose only.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what you made.
You know what? It's fine. I'm so glad that me and Armani are bonding outside right now.
I,
Oh,
I love the idea though. Like you go into like this meeting, and you're like, oh, let's use fake names that are not our names, so we don't, they can't trace it back to us. And then they use a different member of the group's name, just their full name. Like you shouldn't have to use my name. Yeah, I don't want you to use my name.
is the sync tube paused for anybody else?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes,
Okay,
it
cool.
is.
Okay, just wanted to be sure. I was like, I
Yeah,
can't tell if the computer's stupid.
we're in this.
No, it's good. I was holding out until we got through the recap to start up the jazz that wants to hurt us.
Gucci. Gucci.
The
Sorry.
threatening jazz. No, you're good.
Yeah. Sorry, Derek, you were saying.
No, that's about it. That's about where we're at. We're just hanging out here, enjoying the show right now. Julian's wondering how this keeps freaking happening. But also, she's a talented musician. He respects that game. Respects the game. Like, she's good at it.
Game respect game.
All right, so yeah, you guys are sitting in here, and she starts to sing her set. Yeah, she is a very talented singer. Like she belongs upstate on stage here. And for some of you, it's just captivating. It's incredibly captivating. You can't look away from her a little bit. It feels like. Calvin and Daniela are also pretty captivated by this. But I will kind of speed this along here. She probably sings maybe a few more songs before she, she kind of like says something to someone kind of off stage, probably the bartender, I think. Just like I'm taking 5, and like she does her bow. And she will come down and she will sit with you all. She says, well, fancy seeing you all here. I didn't expect you guys to come.
Likewise. Well, we honestly were just looking for a night out in the town. We didn't know you were here, to be honest.
I'm fairly certain I told you guys, or I at least told you where I was singing.
You might have. If you did, I apologize. I didn't remember. At least not the name. Someone else brought it up, and I just didn't put the two together. The music does slap.
It slaps you.
Yeah, a little bit.
She actually she looks over to Daniela and Calvin, and I don't know who you guys are. Sorry, pardon my manners. I'm Loretta. Who are you? And Daniela goes to speak, and Calvin just kind of, hi, I'm Calvin. It's so nice to meet you. We're kind of, we're family, like how those guys are family, right? Like me and her. And I was like, yeah, no, it's nice to meet you. I'm Daniela. Huh. Okay. Well, I imagine. Yeah, but they both did. They both
Yeah,
did.
just immediately. Immediately. She was like, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's their choice at this point. They know. She knows us.
Yeah, I mean, she definitely kind of knows you guys, and I'm pretty sure if you used a fake name,
She'd be like, okay.
Yeah, she'd be like,
So-
okay.
I have a feeling you guys aren't here for me. What brings you over this side of town?
Honestly, a bit of exploration. Kind of occurred to a lot of us that we haven't been a lot of places. We kind of just, stick to ourselves for the most part, and it's not the best way to, be, especially for, us. So we're going out as a group and inviting some others along and seeing what's around.
Right. As you kind of says this, her attention kind of drifts back to Daniela.
Okay.
She kind of looks, and it's one thing she just kind of, every once in a while, she goes to or her eyes kind of trace back to her.
Can I ask a quick question?
Yes, absolutely.
Can I just kind of scope around and see if we're being listened to or anything? Anybody watching us in particular? Yada yada yada.
Yeah, go ahead. It is a wits awareness check, or awareness wits.
You got it. Awareness. There it is.
I'm not gonna roll for Ollie because I know he already assumes that everybody else has this.
Right. 4.
Yeah, 4. Yes, there are people kind of listed, like, you can tell, like, they're, quote unquote, minding their own business, but they're
Right.
obviously, they've got ears over here.
Yeah. Who am I sitting next to?
Who would you like to sit next to?
I don't think it would have really mattered to me.
You are sitting next to. What is this? Yeah, that makes sense. You were sitting next to Steven or Edgar.
Okay.
Hello.
I lean over and I just whisper, being listened to. Try and keep an eye out. Watch what's being said.
Okay. I blink 4 times.
4 means okay. We covered this.
God. I
We just-
double yes.
We just started at 4 blinks. We didn't use 1 through 3.
Yep. I just look at the ceiling. I'm like, God damn it.
I was also cut for something. I don't remember what.
Well, when she said that, I'm also gonna take a look around to see exactly who's looking at us or watching.
Pretty sure everybody is. I think that was the.
But take note of everything.
Gotcha.
There are definitely I'll be honest with you, a lot of them are kind of like these a few of them, especially like the bartender, the way I kind of picture them, they're probably a bit older, maybe in their, well, not older, but like, you know, middle age, like 40s, 50s. There's, I would say the bartender is probably the youngest of them, maybe like mid 30s, but still, he's kind of built like a brick shit house type of thing. Like, this is like, you came in here and like, it is a beautiful building. It's very deceptive from the outside, but at the same time, there's like bits and pieces of it. Like some of the seats are kind of worn down. They could use like some like reupholstering, and you know, there are like chips out of the wooden furniture, or you know, like the wooden benches and booths that you're sitting in. They're, from what I think I remember telling you guys, like, it's kind of set up like everything is kind of facing the stage, and you have like the tables in front, but there are no like chairs in front of you. It is basically how I envision you guys. Like, you guys are all sitting in a very large booth, and there's probably like 2 or 3 cocktail tables in front of you. And then probably in the back a little bit further, you have the bar, and then you have like some actual like kind of like some high tops, basically like wooden high tops. It's the way I'm picturing it. It's probably very like 30s esque. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's very, the interior is very like kind of dark wood and kind of red velour type of seating, which has seen some better days. So it's like, if they had kept up with this, like kept up with renovations and just making not renovations, but like, you know, keeping things nice, this would be a very nice building. But there are some places where it is lacking, and it makes it feel a little bit shadier than it probably should be.
Yikes.
But you do notice that while it is I would say it's kind of sparse for people. You do have certain people, and there's probably a group kind of in a shaded corner, like talking in hushed voices that maybe aren't necessarily listening to you, as they have their own business to attend to. But other people keep eyes on you, especially when Loretta kind of acknowledges you and comes down to talk.
Oh boy.
And I think actually, like, Loretta probably like signals to the bartender, and somebody will bring her over a Cosmopolitan.
Question: are we supposed to be doing? Because it's been a bit. We're supposed to be doing recon for Armani, right?
Figure out, find some kindred in this place. So
Okay.
far, 1. We're doing good.
Yeah, we're doing great. I think noting all the eyes, I stand up and I'll be back. I'm just gonna go get some fresh air. And I would like to head outside.
All right.
Yeah. All right. Hurry back.
I will. And I will go out, and if I basically am just gonna warn Armani, hey, yeah, Loretta's in there. That's great. Cool.
Loretta,
seems
the
like-
one that causes us all these problems.
Yeah.
Loretta causes problems? Oh, well, I wasn't aware of that. But, sure.
River hates her.
True.
Well, I haven't talked to River in weeks, so I
Oh.
would... any
Why
case...
is that, Armani?
He's terrified
We don't need to
of
talk
her.
about that. Anyway,
He's scared of strong women.
Fair.
Totally. Yep, that's scared of strong women. But well, it should be fine. Well, that will make it easier, especially since we haven't really seen a couple. I'll talk to her at some point.
Will you?
I will.
Anyway, noted. Anyone else? Anything else?
At the moment, no.
Okay.
And then I'll walk back in and
While you're out there,
yeah.
Julie and Steven, do
Yep.
you have anything you kind of want to talk to Loretta about?
Yeah. How did you end up singing here? I apologize if you told me this. It's been a moment, and I've been a bit busy. But how'd you end up singing here?
Oh, I saw an advertisement for a lounge singer, and I came and auditioned, and here I am.
You know, that makes sense.
I mean, I'm fairly new to the city as well.
Yeah, was it just the two of you that came together down here?
The
Do you have a
two
group
of
like
us?
us? You and your well, or I don't know if you'd say that. You and
Oh, you mean Vivian? No, she's
yes.
actually not in the city. She
Oh,
travels. She kind of
okay.
services the Mid-Atlantic region. Actually, I think a little bit of the Northeast too. I believe she goes all the way up to Boston and then down to Baltimore, I want to say.
She keeps very busy then.
She does. But no, to answer your other question, it's just me. I guess you can kind of count Preston a little bit, but not really.
Not really.
We're just kind of casual.
That's fair. All right. I was just curious.
Hmm.
Kind of look, over to Steven or to or other two, see what they're up to. If they have anything they want to contribute, if they're just kind of looking to me to keep it moving.
Actually, I think
To keep it moving kind of angle.
Okay.
Okay, so actually, I think if you I think Loretta she looks back over to Danielle and she says, how long have she kind of, you see her kind of take a little bit more interest in her. She's, how long have you been here? And Danielle's like, oh, I've been here about just as long as they have. And kind of, and there's, go ahead and make a wits insight check,
I will.
Julie and Steven.
What's insight?
You said what's insight?
Yeah, wits insight.
One.
3.
Julian, if you would like, you could use a willpower and re-roll that other one.
I'm okay.
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 So Julie, you don't necessarily clock it, but Steven, you do. Seems to be a bit of sadness when Loretta looks at Danielle. There's pity almost. And you don't, and Steven, I'll also say for the 3, you don't think that Daniela has really clocked it either.
Okay.
And I think she's like, how are you finding the city and your new family? And Danielle's just like, it's fine. I mean, I'm here with my best friend came with me, and Calvin's been really good, and the other girl, Liz has been really really supportive too. It's helped a lot. And she's how have the Tremere been treating you? And she goes on and kind of gets like a little bit personal with each question. And you can tell Daniela is getting like as soon as Daniela gets a little too uncomfortable, Loretta will pull back. And I think around that time, Molly, you can come back in. And then Calvin kind of jumps in, just be like, yeah, it's been great here. It's definitely different from Baltimore, but it's great. She's like, I'm glad to hear that.
Are you waiting for Molly?
Yeah, Molly. I would say about this time, Molly.
Yeah.
Back in.
Yeah, she was dealing with the kids. Sorry.
Got
It was
it.
good timing.
Excellent.
Okay. Sorry for the hiccups.
You're good.
Has anything
Yeah.
changed in like the vibe of the club or anything?
Not really. I would honestly say, like, since Loretta has been off stage, the awe is off of you now, and you do feel kind of like a little bit of a tension that's in here, as she kind of talks to you all. But
Okay, yeah. I just return to the table and just sit down and just smile.
are you feeling better?
A little bit. It can be a little overwhelming, with a lot of people.
Oh, do you guys want a drink? I can, Here, let me get you guys a drink. And she will kind of yell over to the bartender. Ivan, over, like, what do you guys drink? What are your drinks of choice?
Derek's not good at this, but probably honestly something very like. I feel like something very fruity for Julian. I don't know.
Apple
like that
teeny for this
daiquiri.
one.
Cranberry vodka.
She says that, and things get a little bit more Okay. Actually, I think she's
target
probably
that one.
honestly, it's probably Long Island iced teas all the way
Yeah.
around. Especially
fair.
orders you guys.
Cool.
But yeah, I have to go back up on stage. But if you guys can stay as long as you need.
Cute.
Appreciate it.
Can I try something?
Yeah, go ahead.
Heightened senses allows me to hear ultrasonic frequencies, etc., but also the smell the fear of carrying prey. So I'm assuming that I both can see and smell and hear like a lot more.
Yes.
Could I, in theory, try to like use that when Loretta's walking away to like see if there's any like hints of blood, like heavy blood around like any of the people that are here?
Okay. Yes, you could. I would say at the moment, no. There's no really hints of heavy blood. I think you could probably smell old blood.
Yeah.
Nothing fresh, nothing like within like the month, but there's definitely there is an air that like almost like there's been violence here, like, and they didn't clean up very well.
Okay, that makes sense. But nothing like on anybody specifically, or like nothing
no
recent.
one's no.
Okay. Then I just, as soon as I like turn it on and see that, I flip it back off. One moment. Just brushing her hair, babe.
Go ahead and make another. I think it's composure intelligence, but let me make sure.
For her singing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As soon as she goes back on stage, as soon as she starts singing, it turns back on. Yep, composure intelligence.
Oof.
Composure
I'm
intelligence.
fine. That's fine.
Those are my two. No, actually not my lowest, but close.
Hi, bub. Oh, you still some
Is this
nuts.
for everyone? Or everyone just around?
Everyone in here.
Yeah.
4?
And that is probably as good as you're going to get.
3.
It is as good as everyone to get.
Yes. That was it. Molly, Julian, you pass. Stephen, if you would like to do a willpower, try to get another one.
Oh wait,
They'll be
am I gonna
rare.
die?
No.
No, you won't die. You're just kind of captivated by her
There you go.
singing. It's
There you go.
beautiful. There you go. Yeah, you guys are able to resist it this time. Danielle is also able to resist it. Calvin does not.
No, that sounds great.
Fucking Calvin.
It's alright. He tried.
He tried.
But yeah, is there anything else you guys? Because she's gonna go back and she's gonna sing for a good
Good
bit
bit more.
more.
Sure.
Yeah.
I think Julian's a little more prepared for it this time. Like, he knows it's coming, and he can kind of prepare the defenses a bit in that regard. And for the first time since we've got here, he's now going to actually try to focus on the mission. And
What do you
oh
mean?
yeah,
The first
Fine.
time.
find other kindred.
Oh.
He got distracted. But yeah, so I don't really know that he's got a good way to do this. I think he's just trying to scan the crowd for other kindred. I think the way he's kind of looking for that is honestly if people are kind of maybe never actually like drinking their drinks, or like he's looking for things that are like obvious if somebody hasn't used like their one ability that makes you look more alive. Rousing the blood to make yourself look more alive.
Breath of life.
Yeah.
Right.
I
Like
can't remember what it's called.
Blush.
Blush of
Blush
life.
of life.
Thank you.
Blush life.
Thank you.
I knew it was there. I'd get there eventually.
Rousing the life.
Rousing the life, blushing the, yeah.
Rouse the life, flush the blood.
He's looking for like maybe if anyone's just doesn't feel the need to do that right now. But that's all I think he can think to check right now.
Go ahead and make a wits awareness check.
Sure. Awareness. Wits.
Where's your boy? Where's your
1. Don't worry.
everyone looks pretty alive in here.
That's
even Loretta. Even Loretta is
Sure.
pretty alive at the moment.
I mean, he always does whenever he's performing. He gets it. All right. Well, Calvin, I think he kind of was with this a little bit. Well, Calvin, I'm not having really any luck. Do you see anybody?
I mean, yeah, I do see someone.
Okay, and he kind of like makes
Oh
eye
my
contact and
God.
follows it. Anyone else? No.
You just say he has like eyes on Loretta, like.
Okay, he's lost.
Calvin.
Okay, keep eyes on her, buddy.
Keeps him busy.
No problem, we'll do.
And he goes back to searching.
What are we looking for again?
Anybody else that might be like us?
Okay. Let me see.
Wouldn't I
Just
be
a-
able to use my senses to do that? My
Do you have a
my
thing? I don't have a thing.
I don't have a thing. I did the thing that I did that I could do.
oh no, never mind. I'm not. I'm thinking of
Ollie,
something else.
Ollie potentially could have a thing, but I don't know if he does have it.
Ollie does have it. Ollie does have a thing.
Okay. Could we utilize Ollie's thing?
Do you ask him?
Yeah, sure. We'll just kind of go over the mission again. Whether he actually does it is kind of up to Ollie, but yeah.
Yeah, true.
I will say Ollie's pretty pliant. Like if you ask him to
That's
kind of
fair.
search around,
Uh-huh. Just
like
if you see
he-
anybody.
he will. And he doesn't.
Okay.
He's like, I think he says like the only kind of person like us I can tell is the lady on stage.
I'll be there. That's not a bad thing to report back, I guess.
Molly leans over and she just says, "No one reeks of blood. Nothing heavy. Just very violent here."
That's good. It does feel a bit tense, doesn't it?
A little bit.
Wonder why.
Molly, go ahead since you got it before. Go ahead and make another awareness wits roll.
Okay. I always
Since
lose
you have
awareness.
big kind of
There we are. Wits.
you kind of have the finger on the pulse of this right now.
5.
5 is very, very good.
That's 3
When
tenths.
Loretta gets up to leave, and kind of goes back on stage, it kind of there's kind of like a slow build up that it's getting a little bit more tense in here. You see people more kind of whispering to people that they're with, and kind of they're trying to nonchalantly look at you, but with 5 you can tell that this you feel a little bit like an outsider in here. Like you feel like there's spotlights on stage, but they're paying attention to something else.
Is that
That's-
something else? Us?
That's really not good if they're pushing through the awe to do that.
Does it seem like does it seem like violent in nature? Like, does it
you
feel
would-
violent?
It feels threatening.
Okay. Molly will lean over and kind of like, she'll smile. She's like fake flirting. She'll smile and she'll like tuck a piece of hair behind Julian's ear and like lean over.
Oh.
We need to go
Oh.
now.
Where's the threat? Were we spotted? Did the boy is cover blown?
Molly just gives him eyes.
Okay. Okay. I try to snap in front of Calvin real quick. Just to like break him real quick if I can.
Hey, yeah.
Hey,
Calvin.
we're heading
He
out.
kind of leans over to look around you.
Hey,
Oh
Calvin.
my god.
Hey, we're heading out. Are you ready to go?
You need to
Like
be.
after the song, I think, and I think at that, like Danielle is like, let's go, and she'll kind of like pick him up by the arm, just kind of like almost like in a way like to lead him out.
She's manhandling him. I love it.
Yes.
Josh,
I'm here. I'm
we're
sorry.
about to get into a fight.
That
friend.
song
Really?
plays. The door's shut.
Yup.
Wait, what? Why is there a fight? We're supposed to
no,
make
it's
love,
not-
not
it's
war.
Casting spells, and the door's just shut.
Yeah.
Um,
This wasn't the Russian. This isn't the mob. This is the Shadow Wizard money game.
They're like wrong door. It's actually the one over here.
I feel like it does really make sense that Molly feels like she's like, all right, I've been part of mob shit before. Like,
And
We need to
Julian's like,
roll.
we're still deep undercover. No one. Okay, fine. All right, time to leave.
Nope, somebody knows something. We gotta go.
All right, then. Yeah, let's go then. Um.
As you guys kind of go to leave, you notice a slight whistle from on stage as Zaretta kind of, she whistles at you all, and basically once she does that, she kind of points to Daniela and kind of like with her finger kind of motions her over.
Oh, good lord.
Can I notice if the people are looking at her, not at us? Like that specifically her? Do they know her?
They go ahead and make a wits awareness.
Girl's like, yeah, my dad was in the mob. Like,
Right.
what's awareness? All right.
I'd like to also kind of like,
I don't know.
can I just like stat check Loretta to see if this is like friendly or not?
Yeah. Go ahead and make a insight wits check.
Maybe she's pulling her away before we all get blasted. She's like,
Honestly.
"Hey,
I like you. Come backstage.
Yeah. you're all right.
Five.
Come over here. All right, do what you guys are gonna do
So-
now.
Julian, I think with one, you kind of panic a little bit.
Yeah, a
I
little
think
bit.
there's like a little
Oh,
bit.
no.
Your beast like jumps up into your chest.
Let's
Like
go.
a
And
rat?
it's
I
like
guess we had
you
vibes, you know.
gotta go. You
Yeah,
gotta
okay.
go. Molly, with your 5, as soon as she whistles, any eye that was on you goes to her.
Uh-oh.
And like Daniela, you can see there's a little bit of panic in her eyes, a little bit. But Loretta just kind of does motions, says, "Come here," and you see her kind of write on a piece of paper, and she holds it out.
I lean over to Loretta,
Or I think Loretta's on stage, and I think
or not
Danielle's
Loretta,
like,
Daniela.
Mhm.
Do you want me to get it for you?
we
No,
need
that's-
to move.
I can get it.
Okay, hurry up.
And she'll go up, and she'll grab the paper, and Loretta kind of like as she has hands on it, Loretta kind of pulls back a little bit and leans in to her.
Uh-oh.
Or leans in to whisper something. And once she is done, Daniela kind of hurries back to you guys.
How's she look?
She's still panicked.
Okay, cool.
But she's like, "All right, let's go."
We good? All right, we're good. Let's move.
It's kinda like-
Everybody.
Loops herself around Daniela and like leave,
I've got Calvin.
And Calvin like waves goodbye to her.
Oh,
And
good
she
lord,
waves
Calvin.
goodbye back.
Uh,
Nice to see you all, and she kind of blows a kiss. Come back soon.
I
waves. Hi.
see. He's just grabbing Calvin.
Yeah, we're we're leaving.
No, all eyes, or both his eyes, I think you guys get out, and she's like, "Wow, she was really nice. That was the
Oh, yeah.
nicest. That's the
Tor-
nicest person I've ever been." in my life."
Toreadors
And
are
you know-
famously very nice. Let's keep going.
That is how it works.
I listened to the entire conversation
Oh,
that I
God.
was there for.
Yeah, Ollie, you you also rush out with them.
Yep.
Ollie, you determined that the only kindred in the bar was Loretta.
Okay.
Yeah.
We could have taken her.
Nope.
I think she was the problem. I actually think she was fine.
Yeah.
Uh,
She's part of the operation in some sense, but
yeah, but we're all up to our own shit.
yeah.
Yeah, but in the meantime, her shit is opposite of ours, so we should keep moving. Yeah, so I think make make our way to whatever car. Like, do we take one car here or do we take two? I can't remember.
I want to say it was one.
I don't remember. Genuinely.
I think it was one. I think you guys all dogpiled into one car. I want to say right now you guys all dogpiled into one car.
Okay, yeah.
And it
We
wasn't the Amazon van.
Nope.
No.
No. Not again.
Do you have any more iPads in here?
No, I have to pay for those.
You know, I forgot the joke for a moment, and I was like, "Is Ollie an iPad kid?
Oh,
Do you got any games on here?"
It's the iPad generation. Oh no.
he's the iPad generation.
I'm sorry.
Do you-
Continue.
Yep.
But you guys are able to leave unaccosted, if not, feeling very, very uncomfortable with the situation you were just in. You felt like you could have been jumped, or they would have attempted.
Sure. Just get in. Julian's like, all right, drive.
I feel like Tamina and Armani are up front, and all of you get in, and we both look back at you like, what happened?
No, we would have. Molly absolutely would have like swung around and been like, "We gotta roll."
Get in. Yeah.
No, seriously,
Julian's
like
a little
Tamina is
dramatic,
watching
yeah.
you all get in the back of the car. She's like, what happened?
Things were getting tense. We need to move.
What do you mean tense? What happened?
I know exactly what they mean, and they're right.
Yeah, see, he
Okay,
knows.
that
You gotta
doesn't
go.
help
Right.
anything.
That tells me literally nothing.
Forward.
Did you
Out
learn
of park.
shit while you were in there?
We didn't
Yes.
start anything, but we might need to leave before something starts. We should
All right,
go.
whoever's driving should drive. I ain't driving.
All right, I'll
Aren't you-
drive.
Aren't you driving?
No.
I can drive.
I don't know how to drive.
Armani doesn't drive. I drive.
He
I have,
doesn't.
I have a skill point in drive.
I've
Go.
driven a car like twice.
You would assume I would, but I don't.
I will
What?
drive. I will drive.
That's a different. Wait, that's a different issue.
Jesus.
We're
Oh my.
distracted.
Stephen,
Somebody please get in the driver's seat.
I yank the keys out of Armani's hands. Get in the car.
I like the idea of we all just.
Why were they
pilot
in my
like the back.
hand?
I don't know. Why were they in your hand, Armani?
I don't know. Maybe take the keys out the ignition next time.
Anyway.
Let's go.
Something.
We
Let's
drive.
go.
So what happened? Tell us what happened.
Okay, so Loretta works there. She's the lounge singer.
She works for the Russian mob.
In some
Molly
sense, I would
mentioned
say.
that, yeah.
Main thing
Get my
doesn't
text?
to get your text.
What's your text?
He checked his phone. I don't know if I got your text. What was your text?
She said Molly told me about Loretta being there. Could you get me a meeting with her?
Oh no, I did not get your text. we were a bit busy.
He was too busy not to get your text.
But
Left in a rush, so.
anyway, yeah, that we were in there for a bit, and I thought things were going okay, and then apparently people were getting rather tense and unhappy that we were there. I guess it was very noticeable. We were outsiders. I'm not really sure how, but apparently we just gave off that feeling, you know.
I'm sure it's
And-
not every day they have Loretta come off the stage to talk to people.
Maybe
What if they were jealous?
could be. I
Okay,
mean,
so
It could be.
Was
They could have been jealous. We were pretty fortunate.
Loretta was Loretta it? Was there any other kindred?
not that I saw, and I think Ollie tried to do a thing to find them, but I don't think so. I think it's just her.
I
What's
couldn't
wrong?
sense any.
I'm looking in the rearview mirror. What's going on with Calvin and Daniela?
Oh, I mean, we're fine.
Calvin-
I'm
Calvin
fine.
had a good time.
Calvin did have a good time.
It was great. She was. Oh my gosh. Have you guys met Loretta?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Not personally,
God.
no.
I also
Should.
think she tried to like mind control you guys. That was kind of weird.
She's so nice and she's so pretty. She would never.
She's one of those.
She's
Ollie,
a Toreador.
I don't mean to gaslight you, but that's crazy talk.
Oh my
She's a
God.
Toreador, Calvin. That's
And I'm the
kind-
I thought I was Malkavian here, you know?
She. It's
I know crazy
literally
talk when I hear it.
what they do, Calvin.
Calvin,
Nah.
so like when people get in my head, I can like tell, right? She was definitely trying to mind control you guys.
Which is actually really cool. Like look, normally we have to make eye contact or kind of exude it. She had it in her voice. I've never seen that before.
It was
She
certainly
has a beautiful
unique.
voice.
You just want to walk towards her every time, don't you?
Like a siren.
Kind of like a siren. Yeah,
I mean-
exactly.
I mean, I could have sat there, could have just listened to her. I didn't have to walk. I mean,
Why
if
did
she
you-
wanted me to walk up, I
You
probably
probably would have done. Yeah.
Why did you
But
walk up though,
it would be
Calvin?
under my volition. It would be under my volition. What?
Why did you walk up though, Calvin?
I didn't walk up. I sat in my seat. Like,
Wait, who
you
walked
know, I
up?
just listened to her.
Loretta.
She's great.
Someone
What?
walked up.
Or not Loretta.
Daniela did.
Daniela.
Daniela.
She. Yeah.
But by the
Yeah?
way, what did she give you? What?
And what did she say?
Oh,
Where'd she go,
Daniela
Con
has been very
Agile?
quiet. Daniela has been pretty quiet this entire time, and she just kind of, just said if I ever needed anything to come. She gave me a number.
Can I insight check her?
Yeah, I'm pulling up my wits
Yeah.
insight.
Same.
Go ahead.
Let's
Sure,
get
let's
this
do-
with insight going, because this is
Look,
information
everyone's just
Armani
like, we want to know.
Insight. Wits.
I am gonna willpower too. Just
Boom.
in case.
press this rouse button.
Is it 3d10 or 3d10?
I got 4.
It's so. Molly, you could do 3 if you wanted to. You could do up to 3.
I do 3. Let me make sure I didn't fuck myself over. Hang on. No, I'm okay. So it's 7.
Ooh, fancy.
Okay, that's 2 10s. So the 2 10s equals 2, right?
So you have
4.
4.
4. Okay, so
2
the
10s
2
equals
10s are 4. Plus 6 is 1. That's 5. 6, 7, 8. Don't lie to Molly.
What else did everybody else get? Molly, you.
I got
you
4
were-
successes.
4 successes.
Oh, I gotta mark my willpower.
Anyone with 4 successes can tell that she is not telling you the whole truth. Molly, I would say with your a trillion successes, you can tell that she is kind of in her own head and maybe a little bit uncomfortable.
Molly will just kind of like reach out and touch her shoulder and just, just be very comforting.
Julian, with his 3 successes, just goes, well, at least she didn't write it on your arm.
That's true.
She smiles at that. She sees the humor in it, whether you are joking or not. She takes
He-
it
he-
as a joke.
He is joking a bit. But like, he also believes there's no. He's just like, oh, well, 5. And she wrote her number down for you on paper. That's cool.
Man, wonder what that's like.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah. Otherwise, only one Kendra there, Armani, at least in that building, in the front. Sorry about the no meeting thing. I usually do check my phone, but things got a bit hectic.
That's fine. That's fine. Honestly, a bit of my worry was Ollie going in there, but then I remember the whole camera situation.
Ollie did
I
fine.
stopped him. Oh no, I didn't think he was going to do bad. I thought they would just recognize it. That was my.
Oh.
It
Mhm.
didn't seem like anybody recognized
I've never
him.
met a Russian person in my life.
It
I
was
don't think
more.
so.
It was. They were definitely watching us, but not like. It could have been worse. I think if
Yeah.
we stayed any longer, it definitely would have been some mob violence. We were encroaching on their territory. They didn't know who we were. We needed to cut our losses and leave pretty quickly.
Is that what you think it was, or was it something else?
I wouldn't say it's a loss.
It
You got
genuinely,
something.
yeah, it genuinely could have been that they were like unhappy that Loretta was coming to talk to us too. Like
That's true.
all the what we can do does mess with people's head kind of a lot sometimes, and she does it a bit different than I do, so I don't really know what the side effects are.
We made the right call.
I think so. I think, yeah, things were getting a bit tense, especially when we were walking out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, spy movies. Are we getting tailed?
It's
Should we check for a tail? Is that like a thing?
Molly will
That-
check.
probably, but
Awareness, wits.
Wits awareness. Yep. Awareness wits.
3.
Nice job.
It's not bad. I'd re-roll, but that's a 10 in my
Four.
hunger die. I'm
Um,
not doing that.
No immediate signs of you being tailed.
Nothing immediate. Doesn't mean we aren't though.
or they didn't get our license plate or whatever.
That would be the most likely.
Whose car is this?
I don't know. I just got in the back. I feel like that's a good idea.
Dude, we just
I
take some
wanna-
random
I
guy's
wanna say it
car.
was Tamina's.
Whose
I
car?
wanna say it was
Thought-
Tamina's.
Didn't we carjack a car?
No.
I don't think we
No.
did though.
No.
God, I
no,
hope
no,
not.
that was whenever you guys were joysticking or whatever, joyriding.
Joysticking.
Joysticking, huh?
Ooh.
Oh,
Alright,
there's a
alright,
different, there's a different
alright,
kind of night, babe. We'll talk about that
Sometimes-
later.
Boys' night.
Sometimes
Where's that?
joysticking, baby.
Amazing.
Love you guys.
What else?
Okay, well,
If
do you think
she
we
looks
should
at all of
run it?
you and she says, if I have to get a new car because of this, I may actually murder all of you in your sleep.
Are you
Don't look at me, this
particularly
wasn't my
attached to
idea.
this car?
It's not that I'm attached to it, it's the trouble of having to buy a new one.
True, that is a lot of work.
I always
You
hate
could work for
dealerships.
Amazon, they'll give you one for free.
I don't think that's free. Like you get upset whenever I open stuff in the back. I don't feel like.
Actually, kind of, yeah. I think Julie would be the opposite. I think he actually does enjoy dealerships because people like just like try to haggle, and he's probably just naturally wins that because he's a Toreador. If you need help buying the car, I can. You know, if we need to go somewhere like one night, we can make that happen.
Great.
Just after today, make sure that your car's not bugged, and I'll tell you the places to look.
I hate this so much. And we learned nothing?
I disagree. I learned Loretta works there. That's a good
That's-
thing for me to know. Just
That's a good thing for
personally.
me to know.
It's a good thing for our
I
mommy
think
to
it
know.
was worthless. We did gain some valuable information, but
Okay, so again, I wasn't there when this plan was hatched.
right.
How much do Calvin and Daniela know about the fact that this club might be connected to a bunch of other stuff?
Yeah, it's potentially a
Okay.
mob club.
They were open with it. They were
Yeah,
open
they
with it. They know that this is a Russian mob like
Yeah.
Barrio.
I feel like
So-
after
Have a
Julian
good time.
opened
So
Julian
other,
opened with like, "Hey, we're gonna go check out a mob lounge," and they were like,
Yeah.
Actually, I think they're
It was
packing
Molly.
right now. So like,
Yeah.
Molly, yeah, they're
Yeah.
packing
Sure, it
right
was
now.
Molly.
Yeah.
It's better rip the band-aid off. They get it. Look, it was
So-
fun. We had a fun night out.
the connection between
I had a great night out.
the mob
Yep.
and the kindred is confirmed then, or not?
I wouldn't say so just off of that, but I
She
would.
just works there, I think.
I
That's
think
why I
that-
need to talk to Loretta.
Yeah, we need to talk to Loretta when she's not at work.
I'm
That's why I
sure
need
you
to
guys
do
will have a good time with that.
Julian.
I think you should come with us.
Why?
Julian.
Why would
need-
you think that? Why?
Ju-
Why do you
I-
think
She's
that?
smirking at you so
Why are you
hard.
trying to cause issues?
Julian, I
I'm
think
trying
you
to
should
cause
spend
issues
some
for you.
time with me in this particular instance.
Oh
to meet her.
my!
I mean, Julian, you're always asking us to hang out. I feel like this would be a cool opportunity.
Julian, I would like.
Does anybody
Why do
have
you-
Loretta's number?
Julian does.
Julian, do you
Julian,
have
give me her
number?
number. Julian,
I
give
try
me
to
her
be
number.
I try to be so nice to you people.
This has nothing to do with you right now. I'm going to send her a text message.
Then
and say,
why do you want me to come?
Being
Well, I mean,
incredibly nice.
oh
It
my
would be
god, are
nice,
you going to
but-
give me her number or not?
Yes, fine, but I could be a little dramatic if you're being mean.
Julian, honey, you won't be alone. It'll be fine.
I know. This
And
is
you
a
don't
little-
have to go if you're really that afraid of
Oh,
River.
it's fine. I just.
Actually,
trying
I'm
not to cause
terrified of River,
problems.
so I get it.
Yeah, you should be.
Does
Um,
River just get jealous when you talk to girls or something?
No, it's just Loretta actively tries to flirt with me, and that's that's not fun.
I
I
thought
get
she
it.
promised to stop doing that.
No, she absolutely did not. She promised she would keep doing it.
Oh.
Yeah.
So quite the opposite, actually.
I feel like
Um,
it-
But
Yeah,
it's a Toreador thing. We'll figure it out.
Alright.
Sure, fine. You can have a number.
Thank you.
But one of you are texting her. That's not going on my phone. That's not a thing.
Oh,
Okay.
Don't worry. We
Okay.
can
I'm
do
gonna
that.
text her and I'm gonna
All right.
invite her out for a drink
Excellent.
With Armand.
with Armani.
With a-
Better you
And
two
Julia,
than
possibly.
me.
Okay. So you text her?
Yep. I'll send her a text message saying, "Hi, it's just hey, I'd love to get a drink sometime. Let me know when you're available."
Gotcha. She does not answer right away.
That's fine.
Forever.
Do you preface it that you're like
A person.
Mina and not just a
Da-da-da.
Well,
random
yeah.
texting your phone? Okay.
Well, yeah.
All right. Well,
I feel like that's obvious.
She texts back. Like,
yes.
she's like, Ivan, is that you? I thought I told you to not text this number anymore. How'd you find me?
No, she
No,
would basically say, love to talk a little bit, and I'd like to introduce you to Armani. And I will, whatever needs to be said, that it's not threatening. We just really need to talk, kind of text.
Got it. You send it. So, what do you guys do now? You have infiltrated the Russian mob lounge.
We have.
Oh.
So
You
Um,
have two other you have two of your opposing coterie members in your car.
I would like to drop them off.
Opposing.
yeah,
Not
they're-
opposing.
Rival.
Yeah, I mean, there's competition there, like how it's like Beatles Beach Boys type of deal.
sure.
Yeah.
They made the best man win type thing, but we like them.
You're good.
Yeah, we can probably drop him off. That was a heck of a day. Tangela looks like she may need a minute. So
Yeah. Yeah, you guys can drop them off. They do thank you for the night, and Calvin does hug every one of you, unless you tell them don't fucking touch me.
now Julian likes us. It's fine.
Yeah, he's like,
Pat his
I
head.
think like you hug him, Julian, and he's just like, I'm so glad we're friends again.
Look, an apology goes a long way. Don't lie to me again, please.
Oh my god.
I would never lie to you again.
Good qualifier.
Uh-huh.
Okay, we're good.
Whenever I give Carmen a hug, or Daniela, not Carmen, Jesus Christ. I do
I'll
kind of
be
pull her
Atlas.
to the side, and I'm like, "Hey, I know that's not all she said. Can we talk about that later?"
she go ahead and make a charisma persuasion check.
Okay. I am not very good. Well, no wait, I'm like moderately persuasive.
And I mean, you have rapport with her, so yeah, three will do it. And she kind of nods. We can.
Okay. Text me, okay? We'll go out and we'll go to a bookstore or something again. It was fun.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Okay. She gives her a smile and she gives her another pat. Heads back to the group.
All right. Well, that was a fun night. I don't know how much we expanded our influence or our interests, but I feel like it was a success.
Yes,
Managed not to die.
We learned some stuff.
Is that now considered the minimum?
we have to set the bar somewhere?
The bar is in hell, Julian, at this point.
Well, I know. Look, we finally crossed over it. We'll
Did
keep
we?
raising it.
We've learned
Yes.
nothing other than the woman that your girlfriend's rival wants to completely fuck with you works there. That's great for us. I really hope she's more amenable when she's not at work, because we need to figure out what the fuck the Russian mob connection.
Are you good?
No.
Why are you not so good? What? Do you want to talk about it? Are you good? What's?
I'm also preface this. You don't need to stress about the Russian part so much. That's more so me giving an avenue to expand influence while dealing with them instead of my shit.
My sire is fucking around with Thin Bloods. Everyone, all of our sires are fuck ups, and that's why we all got sent to this city.
I still debate that.
She just gives you a look of course you do, because you're fucking the fuck up.
I think you're right, Julian. I don't think
Meet
you're
your gaze. He's like,
Then we have this mysterious book that everyone keeps seeming to forget about, that everyone seems to be after.
There's a book.
I forgot.
Oh my
Oh
god.
yeah, the book.
My Vision in the Warehouse?
Right. No, I got it. Yes.
Yeah.
Everyone's
yeah.
interested in it, but everyone's pretending that they're not.
I'm not interested in that goddamn book.
Armani, I am going to stab your eyes out.
I would prefer you not do that. Thank you.
I mean, they'll grow back, but
And
it'll
I
be
would
painful
rather-
the whole time.
I'd rather not.
So anyway, my sire is fucking around with Thin Bloods in this city. And the people who are looking out for me are you guys and the Anarchs. Not my sire, who's fucking crazy.
I feel like that's most of you, though, to be fair.
And
Not wrong.
this book is probably related to something that the Tremere as a whole clan have been hunting for thousands of years. So I'm a little panicked, and I want to understand what the fuck the Russian mob has to do with this book and how they came into possession of it. Yes, I'm a little stressed.
Okay. There's a lot there.
They're a big package that you just set down. I don't know what they do. I don't know. Do they even have this fucking book?
So what I'll say is this.
That's where the book that woman who saved Ollie took out of the warehouse.
Yeah.
That's true. They probably do. They probably do have that. Here's the thing. That's not necessarily our concern. The book isn't. I mean, I get that you want to know what's going on with it. That's fair. But that doesn't directly impact us. Your sire stuff potentially does. Not discrediting that at all. But I think every kindred in the city's up to their own shit. And the book's just somebody's shit that they're up to. I don't know who all's involved with it. But none of us here are Tremere. So, I mean, something to keep an eye on. We don't have to find this book.
I don't want to find the book. I want to understand how the Russian mob, who's actually pretty famous in this city, is connected to Kindred.
That's
a good
what I'm
question.
trying to figure out.
And Armani can, and we can slowly start to work on that. But we're making progress. Now we know someone who works with the mob. Where you're arranging a meeting with them. We are making steps. Consider this. We have, let's look in the mirror for a minute. We failed most tasks that we have attempted.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah, what
You're
the
right.
fuck?
You have, yeah.
The tasks that Molly and I work on, we've succeeded.
Okay,
And I was the only one in this coterie who got an A. So I'm just
I
saying.
Okay.
punch him. I like punch
Listen.
him.
Wait, this is a group thing. Group uniform. Look,
Molly's just thrilled. She's having a great
Well,
time
is this
right
like
now.
a competition? Do we like have to like
no,
count whenever
we
No.
are on the same team here.
And
The
they
point is-
tried to they've been trying to pit us against each other and the other coterie, which, what the fuck?
really
I'm not
talk to
having
the
a
other
good
coterie?
night. I'm not having a good night.
I
You see,
Armani, I swear.
you literally just hit me. You literally just pushed me.
I think we're all doing fine. I think like maybe we should try to just focus on those next steps.
well
Next one.
next up, if we want to look into the book and the Russian mob, arrange the meeting with Loretta. We'll go from there. And overall, I maintain we should still try to figure out some ways to increase our own personal influence in the city or as a coterie. We obviously still need to deal with the ghosts too. That's another thing.
That is definitely something that we do need to work on at some point soon.
Well, soon, because Ollie needs to be able to get back into his bar, or he's going to be broke.
I'm also concerned about the serial
That
killer
would
ghost
be
being sicked
bad.
on us.
Well,
Potentially.
your Sabat girlfriend.
That's that. What? I
think
don't know
we
where that
should-
one comes from.
What if like River hears you?
You just throw in like girlfriend in there just in the hope of getting a rise, because like at this point, like that doesn't even make any sense. Anyway,
Well, actually, it would be Armani's Sabat girlfriend, to be real.
that'd be a better
Oh.
insult because at least he's actually better. But
Molly gives Armani like dagger eyes.
Ooh, maybe I could talk to the gang girls in that one park, see if they
We
know
broke
anything.
up. We never seen each other again. All right?
I certainly hope not, because now you have to kill your sire.
No, I don't. As long as I'm not in the room with
Right.
her, alone, by myself.
Which we're still working on. It's still solvable.
Hmm
It's fine.
What if your sire dies?
Maybe I could FaceTime her. She won't. Maybe
We
could
would like
FaceTime
her not to die.
I mean, I get that, but I'm like,
She's really nice.
what would happen if... I mean, I guess it just wouldn't affect you anymore, right?
that would just be the end of a compulsion, I imagine.
Yeah.
It would be the end of. I think so. I don't know. I don't know how that shit worked.
Neither do I. Okay. Let's start with this. What would you like to look into first? What will ease your mind if it's dealt with first?
I would like to understand the
That is
connection
Armani's solution.
to... Frankly, I would like to understand the Kindred connection to the Mafia for multiple reasons. Armani's business, our own safety, and understanding the city better.
Okay. You've texted Loretta. We'll wait and see what she does, and we'll be ready to deal with that.
That's one
We-
step.
And yeah. And in the meantime, let's keep looking into the ghost stuff. And we're slowly making progress. We don't have to rush. And I honestly prefer if we didn't. Because if we rush things, we tend to screw up. Let's just take it a bit slow. We've got a very long time to get things figured out. Alright? I know we just got hit with a lot very quickly, but... Okay.
Have we
For
made
now.
any progress on the ghost while I was T-posing?
No. We actively decided to go do this since we couldn't.
Yeah.
So, what we need to do is recapture the serial killer ghost, correct?
Yes. And to do that, we need to figure out kind of the thing that's binding him and figure out where it is and get it.
But we have a feeling it's probably with the Sabbat.
Is that something that can be moved, or does it have to sit still, DM?
The anchor,
Yeah.
it can be moved.
Okay. She wouldn't be
But
stupid enough not to keep it with her.
I can
think.
also see it though, so if it's with her, but there's the problem of she's dangerous.
Well, yeah. I'm aware.
I think the best people to ask about what Sabbat might be, honestly, is to have Aldi ask the Nosferatu.
Might not be a bad idea.
They tend to know a lot.
I look at Ollie. You made friends with Victor, right?
Yeah, we're good buddies.
Can you call him?
I don't think he has a phone.
Boris.
Boris. Yeah, totally Boris.
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 His middle name is Victor. That's what
Boris
I call him.
Victor.
Boris Victor.
Great.
The most Russian name ever, Boris Victor.
So fucking funny.
The idea of like you're just looking at Boris, you're like, hey Victor,
love
and
how
you
I
see
said
like in
it
the top
with such-
corner of the screen, Boris will remember.
I said it
this.
with such confidence, everybody just kind of went along with it.
Yeah.
So did I. I'm like,
Very fucking funny.
I told myself there's no way that's correct, but maybe it is.
It's not. It was just funny.
Boris. Boris.
Boris.
I could also ask the gangrels in the park. I'm sure gangrels, we know a lot of stuff.
That's
you
actually
know?
true. They were unaffiliated. They might know.
The gangrels are unaffiliated?
The two that we met were. They were trying to kind of been hiding.
Sasha and Byrne, right?
I
Is it
thought Byrne was
Sasha?
now leashed.
Technically, but he wasn't at one point.
Well,
don't
I
know if
meant
he's
like I don't think we can talk to
still-
him safely.
I think they let him go after a while.
They did.
I thought he was our driver like last week.
Yeah,
That was
a week ago.
that was for the first masquerade ball thing we did.
That was when you went to talk to the Godfather of.
Yeah, it was a while.
It's been a minute.
It's been a minute.
All right. Do you want to go now?
I don't know. I don't really know either of them.
We all turned to
Molly
look at
looks over
Armani.
Armani. Yep.
You got the A with them, so
I got the A with what?
talking to the gangrel. working
Have
with
you
the
been
gangrel.
paying attention to this conversation at all?
I
Give her a
have.
break.
Yeah, and I've also. I don't know what you want me to do, Tamina.
You have
This
to.
jazz music is trying to attack us, by the way.
It is, and I love it. We're gonna go talk to Byrne and
Oh,
Chloe.
Chloe. I thought it
sure,
was
yeah,
Sasha, sorry.
fine. Oh, you want to talk to them? Okay, got it. Yeah.
If we have time, what time is it, DM?
Oh yeah. Yeah, what time is it? We've been kind of doing things for a bit.
Driving around.
This music's also great, by the way. I love this. This is fantastic.
You're muted.
Okay, so you probably have enough time to kind of get up there. I would say I would say you probably have enough time. It's probably only like maybe at most 1 a.m. So you have a few hours. It might take you some time to find where it is because Armani might remember that it has been cloaked. But you could probably find your way up there. I would say that you have like a comfortable enough time to get up there. Like if it takes you a while to find where they are, you probably will still have enough time to get back.
Okay.
You will eventually find them.
Do we want to do this now or do we want to do it later?
Whatever the fuck you want to.
I start driving that way.
All right,
To Wissahickon Park.
we go.
You drive up that way. Armani can probably direct you to a good place to park where the other coterie had parked before, where Carmen, I think, was it Carmen and Calvin?
Yep,
I think-
Carmen, Calvin. Yeah, it was Carmen,
Calvin,
Calvin.
yeah. Go ahead and I will say Armani, since you were the one who has been here. Go ahead and make a wit survival check, and then people can assist as you would like.
I could probably assist.
Sure.
Cool,
What did
I'm gonna
that
press
look
this
like for
button.
assisting?
I like this button. I'm fine with it.
Oh god.
We're
Okay.
good.
And I give him some bacon.
Is
The
it pocket
vampires-
bacon?
Yeah, pocket bacon.
Hell yeah.
All
I
right.
like to
Who?
think that you guys just left full, what do you call them? Full Long Island iced teas, like on the table at
Yeah.
the club.
Mm-hmm.
So who helped him? What am I? What's the modifier? Where I read now?
Go ahead and do a +3.
+3. Got it. Cool.
Yeah, give yourself about 3 more die.
Cool Bonios.
I'm looking for I'm looking for a 4 here.
A 4. Oh
And
dang.
this is honestly just to see how quickly you can find this place again. You will find it.
Double
Just-
blanks. Oh, what is all blanks? Oh, I got a 4.
You got a 4.
Perfect.
Yeah, so you're able to kind of navigate the forest back to where you found kind of this cloak, where you can kind of you step through it and you realize you're in a different part of the forest.
Right. If I can find where the barrier is exactly, he's gonna actually step through it and just yell, "Hey, yo, Bernie Mac, where you at?"
So the funny thing about the barrier is you step through it and you end up in another part of the forest. You can still see people you can still see the others on the other side.
Mhm.
But there's a different kind of the trees are different, and
It still works. Him yelling
yeah,
still
it
works.
worked. Yeah, it worked.
Yeah. You just wanted to yell closer.
Yeah.
That
All
was
right,
the
so
total.
you yell out for Burn, and it takes a few minutes. But Armani, when you and I guess you guys would kind of see too a head appear through this barrier, and you see Chloe. You see your girl.
Molly
Huh?
waves.
Who the fuck is close?
You think you could let us
Hello,
in?
hello.
Showing you,
She's so
showing
cute.
you.
I love her.
Minute.
I don't think I met this person.
No, you have
Nope.
not.
You have
You
not.
have not.
Yep.
I say
So
hi.
Ollie, I would say you see, just the head of this girl. She's got kind of these princess braids in her hair. She kind of looks. She's, hi. What are you guys doing here?
Hey guys, should we have told Ollie about Chloe and not talking about her?
Yeah, we would have explained that over on the way here.
Does someone want to explain it?
Yeah, I've got it actually. I got this one.
All right.
Yeah.
Rewind.
We're gonna
Alright,
re-
so-
it just occurred to me. I was like,
no,
oh
it's
my god.
important. It's important
It's
actually.
very important.
So, thing about Chloe, another gangrel like you, right? She was turned a
I'll be
lot earlier in life
Okay.
because she's technically still a child.
Okay. That's
You
Okay,
can't
so-
tell people about this.
Yeah, it's really it's kind of one of those things you just don't want to mention. Okay.
Okay.
Ever
Just-
to anyone.
That's kind of
Especially
fucked
if I
up.
was-
Why would they turn her as a child?
Probably just shrugs.
It was
It's-
probably a rabid vampire.
Yeah.
That's
let's go
what
with
that's the assumption Tamina's been laboring
Sure.
under. I don't know if anyone actually knows the answer to that question.
I don't, but my
I don't-
assumption would be
Sorry.
someone probably lost control.
Did I just trigger your cough? Damn.
No, I'm sorry.
You're good. I thought I
Fine.
did it. Did I just cough? I was like, what? Did I just do that?
No,
Why are
I've
you
just
apologizing?
I've been sick and it's
Out of
been really
frustration.
bad with the coughing.
No,
Don't
you're good.
apologize, boo.
I just thought I did it. I was like, oh,
No.
yeah.
Long story short, Ollie, just be cool, all right? You can probably make.
Yeah, I mean, I
some
can
friends.
do that.
Can
Sure. Yeah, I'll treat her like she's like my own flesh and blood or whatever. I never had a sibling, but I've.
I mean, don't go that far immediately, right? Same plan.
Yeah, that's the idea.
you? Approach with friendship.
Yeah, start with friendship, go from there.
Molly looks so concerned.
Ollie looks so concerned.
It'll be fine.
Hey, Ollie, you'll be fine.
Julian does his best to look not concerned.
Yep.
So we fast forward back to now.
Yeah, we're good. We're good. We're good. We figured it out.
What are you
Uh,
guys doing here?
We had some questions.
Wait, hold on. Dana! And like,
Ah.
Who?
actually,
Oh, wait, Dana's here?
you
The other from here.
You're shit.
Are you oh my god.
Why is like Dana's
Why
here?
is the
Oh.
other one here? Oh my god.
Yeah, she's been up here like a bit lately. I remember that now. I recall this
Yeah.
information being invoked onto
We-
my person.
Is Bernard here?
why do you want to see Pop?
Because Pop might know some stuff that would help us.
Yeah, hold on. And you see, like, her head kind of dips back into this curtain.
So we're
and-
all lying to the prince about Chloe's existence. That's good.
Mhm.
Yeah, I've been doing
Yeah.
that. That's how I got my. Hey,
Yep. We have been.
I mean,
And
not
it-
just us,
Yes,
but also
yes,
the other coterie.
I
Molly
mean,
just
Chloe, I
conveniently
mean, if
didn't.
you
Mention it.
if you do recall, Chloe was staying with the other coterie for some
Yeah.
time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they were.
it's just a mutual coterie. Keep them safe.
It's a mutual.
Like, we didn't
coterie
talk about it,
secret.
but we're all just like, don't tell
Yeah,
anybody
no,
about
this
the
is
kid.
one thing
Yeah.
you should talk about. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
Armani was
very
just
much
like,
one of those
say-
mutual. It's one of those Cold War things. Like the person who spills about her first is fucking dead meat on either side. type of
Right.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that Cold War sort
Usually a
of.
short destruction. Yeah.
It's like if they do it on their side, Armani go kill him. We do it on our side, Karma go kill him. So you know, is someone gonna kill him?
All right. Exactly.
But yeah.
And Boris don't care.
Boris is barely there, to be fair.
So Bernard, I think, eventually would kind of I think yeah. I think you would see him on the Julian Stephen Molly Tamina Ali side.
Hi.
As he kind of
Damn.
he steps out and he's got a shotgun.
Oh, never mind.
Hello.
Thank you, man.
Oh, so he's
Yo.
a shotgun dad.
Hey, yo, Britta
Molly
Mac.
just crosses her arms.
Yep.
He's like, I ain't gonna shoot my mans.
What can I do you for? He doesn't have it like aimed or anything, but he has it kind of with him.
Sure.
Sabat.
Trying to
What
find
about
them.
him?
What did he say?
What
Trying to
about him?
There's one in particular we'd like to know more about.
We were
Do
hoping that
you
perhaps
know
you
any
might
of them?
know.
I stay away from them.
Not a bad.
Fair.
model.
There's one named Marlena, or at least that's what we know her as. Do you know her?
Go ahead and make. Yeah, go ahead and make a insight check when you say that.
What's insight?
I'll also like
Yep.
to do that. Mama needs a new pair of shoes.
Oh,
Hang on.
willpower that. Willpower. Dose.
Insight. We at. Ooh, I'm willpowering that. Gross.
Gross.
Oof.
It doesn't look good.
Here I come.
So I got 2.
3.
Here comes the master of insight.
3.
Oh,
Julian, are you doing it?
yeah, here comes.
Hell
It's-
yeah.
It's
Let's
coming.
go.
2.
Hell yeah. That's
Um,
my boy.
Honestly, like, with
No!
Why
Not
with
again.
your twos.
That's fine.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Guys, I
The
got
dangers
you.
of everyone rolling.
Ollie!
I got you guys.
I mean, I guess it's no longer a bestial failure, is it?
Look how
It's
many
just a failure.
fours.
Failure.
Nope, it's still about a show failure.
Yeah,
Great.
it's a 1. It's a
Huh?
Yeah,
yeah.
it's a 1 on the hunger die, baby.
When
Oh,
I
so
died,
it didn't-
I
so it
honestly,
didn't matter.
I needed
Okay.
2. I needed 2. It wasn't that hard. Oh man. Okay.
Oh,
You
good, you did it.
obviously underestimated our luck
Okay.
today.
Actually
So,
overestimated it.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Steven, if this stupid fucking kindred, you have tracked all the way out here. You have had a stressful night. You had Russians kind of, orally threaten you, just kind of, you felt threatened tonight. You're already like, your beast is already kind of on edge.
Good lord.
And having this guy come out here with a shotgun, yeah, because he, come out here with a shotgun, it's put you a little bit more on edge. You're gonna be paranoid. You're gonna have a paranoid compulsion.
Oh boy.
Let me...
Okay. So I can do this. Let's see who I'm accidentally stabbing tonight.
nobody.
I
We're
don't
all
think-
gonna dogpile your dumbass.
They all turned on me.
I knew it.
But, like,
I
I
knew it.
do
They just
think,
didn't like me.
Yeah. Like, Chloe does kind of see. Chloe sees this. He's like, Pop, what? Like they're cool. And I think he looks, and you guys say that. You guys mention Marlena, and he gets a little tense. He gets a little tense. There's a little bit like on a defensive there.
I think Julian will kind of try to step up a little bit. Look, we know how dangerous she is.
Are you here on Camarilla business?
No.
Not specifically, no. We have a personal concern.
She's attacking us.
We believe she's got something fairly bad in her arsenal that we need to get rid of, or it could be bad for a lot of people. I mean, specifically us, but a lot of people. We're trying to figure out where she is, maybe where she might hide something.
She's been around for a really long time. She's been around since before the first culling.
And she survived it?
She ran to Camden. Philadelphia used to be very Sabbat. Maybe not as much as New York was, but she's known.
We weren't kindred during the Sabbat days in New York, but I've heard pretty terrible things about it and some of the people in their sect.
Whatever you've heard, times it by 2.
What
Okay.
clan is she?
The daughter.
Do you know?
Couldn't tell you. She's some flavor of Sabbat. You know, they do that whole ritual thing. It's hard to tell sometimes.
I'm not familiar. But I think the point is, we know they're dangerous, and we believe she has something that makes her more dangerous. We'd like to take care of it. Anything you could tell us would help. We know you've been here a good while. I mean, obviously, you know a bit, which is more than we've been able to get in other places. I think you'd agree it'd be better if she had less to threaten people with, right?
Yeah.
Not asking you to get involved, just want to know what you know.
Look, I would like you all to come inside. But
All right.
for that, you're gonna have to give Dana some of your blood.
Is it because of the shield thing you have going on here?
Yes. It'll let you through.
Ollie looks at Armani.
Dana's the one who has been
from
missing
across the
Anna
barrier.
territory, right?
Yes.
Dana's
Oh.
Daniela's friend.
Okay. I'm okay with that.
I think it's fine.
Hermione steps to the right side of the barrier.
He I think he kind of looks back at the barrier and he says, Chloe, pick 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Could be Steven and Ollie, I feel it.
Oh no.
Terrifying.
The
Yeah.
worst
Steven would
combo.
probably be
Thank
fine.
you.
The
I'm
diplomats.
trying to think who she knows the best, and I want to say
Probably Armani.
Armani's probably one. And
See,
I think they
would-
had a rough relationship at the start, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
so. Yeah, Armani did try to eat her.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like.
Ronnie, what did we say?
But I think
Apologize.
she probably would pick Armani, and then let's see.
I mean, Molly let Burn know, hey, like, she's fine. But she's also
Well,
okay
it's
with,
Molly, yeah.
like, oh,
Yeah,
it's
man,
Molly, yeah.
crap.
It's you.
Damn it.
Armani
I was
Molly.
like,
It's
I'm
Armani
cool with
and
just
Molly.
standing outside. Like, it's fine.
Yeah.
I was just like, oh yeah, I remember kind of like I was
Yeah.
kind of like good with Burn. That's about it.
Yeah. I think you see a head pop out. It says Armani and Molly, kind of looking up at her grandfather.
I'll pick the mafia.
And to be fair, she doesn't know that.
I know, but it's
Yeah.
just funny.
It is funny.
I'm gonna pick the ones I trust. I picked the mafia.
All right. And after a moment, Dana will come out.
Molly
Hey,
waves.
folks.
Armani also waves.
All right. Stick out your wrist.
Molly will, although slightly hesitantly.
He'll roll back the hoodie sleeve and stick out his wrist. I forgot he was still in hood wear. Anyway,
You see she is carrying a bowl, and she'll take your wrist, Molly, and she kind of looks up. She's like, sorry, and she'll cut and pour a little bit of vitae in the bowl.
She probably doesn't even feel it. 100%.
Yeah. No, she says this without the knowledge, knowing her dominatrix.
Yeah,
Like,
she's like,
you're like, this
she-
tickles.
yeah, she just gives her a smile. It's fine.
And she'll do the same to you, Armani. And it just kind of goes all in the same bowl. She goes back through the barrier, and after a few moments, Armani, Molly, you are able to see, as kind of fading into vision, you see kind of like this old log cabin.
This is pretty cool.
I was expecting a barn, but you know, fuck it.
Why a barn?
Bernard seemed like a barn type of guy.
Molly looked Burn up and down. Nah, I don't know about that.
I can see log cabin too, but you know, log cabin's not as fun as barn.
I guess you
Used
could
to
have
be a
horses
barn,
if you have a
and
barn.
then
Ah!
used to be a barn, but then when we moved to Philadelphia, we had to give it up in the 30s.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
And
Yeah.
he'll wave the two of you aside, or to come forward.
Before you walk, he's like, text me or Molly any questions that you may have that we may need to ask. And he'll walk through.
Molly will go through.
Yeah. He will direct the two of you into this log cabin. There's not. It's pretty sparsely decorated. There are tons and tons of pictures on the wall, and pictures, in frames on like coffee tables. Very simple furniture, mostly kind of made out of logs. It's cozy, if not like a little, it's, you don't really have like there's not really electric in here. It's very almost kind of like candles and lanterns sort of thing.
Cozy.
And he kind of gestures for you both to come in and sit down, probably on this handmade sort of kind of couch.
Is it comfortable when I sit down on it?
It takes a minute to get comfy. It's not the most comfortable. It's like comfortable, but like by modern standards, it's definitely not like cushiony. And like as you guys kind of like sit down, like Chloe gives you a look like, I'm sorry.
Molly shrugs.
It could be worse. It's fine.
Yeah.
I've had to deal with worse.
Same. Okay. Do you want to start, or do you want me to?
Let's say you start. She's tormenting you mostly.
So I guess, out of character, are we okay with telling Burn about the ghost?
I don't have a problem with it. I mean,
But do you-
it's just
you're-
kind of one of those things where are we comfortable with the other coterie knowing about it? And I think we don't care, do we?
I really don't care if they know.
It
Yeah,
doesn't benefit them anything to know.
I don't see why we would care, but also, I don't know all of the coterie well, so Tamina doesn't necessarily trust them that much. So it's kind of one of
Relatively
those.
friendly.
It's definitely up to Molly.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, we're relatively friendly terms with all of them except for like Carmen. Like, and we really don't know Boris that much, but even Boris we could argue is friendly with Ollie. So I think it's okay.
They were friendly all around. Yeah.
Yeah. Dana's in the room, right?
Yeah, Dana would have followed you guys in. I think she kind of
Okay.
stays towards. Actually, I think for a moment she kind of stays towards the door, but as you guys start settling in, I think she goes back to working on Chloe's hair.
Dana. I'm about to share something that's a little personal to me. Can you promise that you won't share this with Carmen? Daniela, Calvin, I don't care. But Carmen and I don't exactly get along, and I'd like her to not have this particular piece of information.
That makes two of us, and I would love to keep information from Carmen.
I know I could count on
Whatever
you. I have a ghost problem. It's a serial killer, for as far as we can tell. Problem being, its anchor is with the Sabbat, and we need to find it. What do you know about Marlena?
Let's see. We'll give him a roll like this. We'll see.
Ooh.
Hot damn.
That's pretty.
It is very pretty.
That's sick.
Marlena salted his fields, burnt his crops.
Yeah, that's a 6.
That's
Yeah,
pretty.
That's very pretty.
Go burn.
Marlena has been a problem for a very long time. In truth, from what I understand, even the Sabbat don't really like her or her followers.
Comforting. Do you know how powerful she was before the purge?
She was... I would say before the purge, she was maybe... I could have probably taken her. Now I'm not so sure.
She's
I
gotten
don't know much.
stronger.
I don't make it my business to deal with Sabbat. I will deal with Camarilla and I will deal with Anarchs, but I draw the line at Sabbat.
I understand.
That's fine.
You're just doing what you need to do to protect.
Look, this isn't gonna come back and affect me or Chloe, is it?
No. Nobody will know that we've even come to see you. Any information you give us, no one will know where it came from.
Mm-hmm. And you
That
know
is
I'm
a
going to keep it
promise.
quiet.
I appreciate your all silence so far. It's meant a lot.
We do what we can.
So you said she has how many followers do you think she has? Estimating.
Before the purge, before she moved over to Camden, I would say she had about 10 she was preaching to.
Interesting.
I don't know what her numbers look like after the purge.
I guess that also explains how she gets in and out so easily. She has 10 perfect followers.
Yeah.
At least 10.
If I know that you tend to kind of keep information, like, not keep information, but like find information to keep you guys safe. Do you know what part of Camden that you have been warned not to go near because of potentially, I don't know, dangerous Sabbat around?
It's all of Camden.
The whole
They
thing.
a lot of them stay near the waterfront, though
Mhm.
honestly, it's like this city is Camarilla Anarch, that is a Sabbat city. They rule Camden.
Do you have any inkling where she might be in Camden? Any at all? Any lead?
I would say she's mostly around the aquarium. Last time I checked, mostly around the aquarium.
It's a start. Thank you.
Was that where I was?
It was. You were near the Adventure Aquarium.
He just
Checks
nods.
out,
Yeah,
then.
that checks out. Yeah.
I'll be honest, I don't know a lot of her power sets. I don't know what she has, what she's kind of gained from the vinculum, but
Compulsion's one of them.
For
Yeah.
sure.
The
I
whatulum?
like that.
Say that word again.
The vinculum.
Oh.
Okay.
Mhm.
Vinculum.
I have
Oh.
no idea what that means.
What
Not
is
gonna lie.
Yeah.
I do.
What
love
is that?
I love that he
Yep,
says
yep.
that, and Molly's like, ah, yes.
No, absolutely. It was
There-
both a Katie and Molly moment of, I understood that. Yep.
Yeah.
Derek knows what that is. Julian says, "Bless you."
Yeah. That's basically Molly, yeah. What? I cannot believe I'm gonna ask this. What's a vinculum?
Vinculum is a ritual that Sabbat perform that blood bonds them all together.
Interesting. Do they do this every so often, or is it once?
They do it during a kind of a special ceremony called the Baldery.
Do you know if any plans are to have another one of those?
No, I couldn't tell you. I don't know that much about Sabbat.
That's okay. It was a shot in the dark. Couldn't have hurt
Do
to
you,
ask.
do you know Spot she usually hangs around when she comes here?
No, I don't know. I know that she has other followers in Camden, but I couldn't tell you if there's any still here. First Light did a very good job of clearing the entire city out.
Right. Yeah. And this is an important question now since we're dealing with all this. He eyes Dana and then eyes Bernard. Can you help me punch ghosts at this point? is there someone that can do that? I need help.
I think Dana will speak up. She's possibly I could figure something out. I can ask. I can see if we have anything.
He
That'd
gets
be
up so
wonderful.
fast
How
and
long
just
has
like
this been going
clasps
on?
her hands. I appreciate you, please. I
He
need
struggles
this.
when he can't protect.
I can tell.
Can't
Yeah,
protect
I
and
can-
can't see.
It's fair.
I can see what's going on. Yeah, I'll see if we have anything in the library. I didn't really. How long has this been going on for?
Well, it started at my apartment about. Hang on. I gotta bust out my notes.
Ooh.
Hang on. It was after that. It was after meeting Irineo. It was after Gray's Ferry
What are you looking for specifically?
when the ghost showed up.
Oh,
Originally, I have it
Ooh.
noted. I just have to find it.
I think it was before. It was definitely before Julian went under.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Around the time an influx of
well,
vampires came into the city.
that was weird time.
Yeah, it was before Ollie.
Mm-hmm. It
Mhm.
was when you brought all the new
There it
vampires
is.
in.
It was session 8, which is back in October, and I don't know how long ago that's been.
It's been like a month or two, like
Okay.
2 months, we'll say.
Yeah, about 2 months or so, maybe 2.5.
Oh yeah, about 2 months. And then about what, a month ago, Ollie moved in. 2 weeks, 3 weeks. That sound right?
It would have been probably about 3 weeks because has Julian been awake for about a week?
Yeah,
I think
little bit
so.
longer, I think. But
A little bit longer. Yeah. Ollie came in the night that Julian.
Got
So
fucked up, yeah.
yeah.
And then about 3 weeks ago, not the same ghost, but a ghost related to this more violent ghost popped up in Ollie's bar.
You see Dana kind of thinking for a moment, and she just, yeah, I'll see if I can look anything up.
I would appreciate that.
Don't forget that you can tell her that Tamina went to the Tremere and got some information, but was not given much.
Yeah, she'll mention that.
That sounds about right. They're pretty. They like to lock their knowledge up in an ivory tower.
Yeah, it's a little frustrating.
Yeah, very much so.
Well,
I'll see what I can do.
if you need some help, don't be afraid to ask me. I will be willing to use a boon for it if need be.
Do you want to just punch Ambrose for me?
Could do that. That's that'd do for free. I'd do that with no boon.
True.
That probably wouldn't be a good idea, but
Probably not, but you know.
if you do decide to, just let me know.
As much as we'd love to, trust me.
I never met the man, but piss you off, sure, why not?
You're
Everyone
not
gets one
missing
for free.
From what I understand, you guys have a very similar situation to me. So I understand not having a good sire, and I would gladly, if I had the strength, punch him in the face.
I appreciate that. Arthur's not too bad. Ambrose is.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we can always get, coffee, she air quotes, and always chat about it. You can always hit me up.
That would be nice. We could do that.
Be nice. Sometime soon. My brain hurts.
Chloe, you guys are kind of talking about this, and she's just like, oof, couldn't be me.
No.
Or no, I think, actually, I think Chloe kind of stays quiet.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a hunch of who sired her, but.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Chloe, I don't know how often you get out, but you're always welcome to join us.
Fighting ghosts? No, hell no. And
I
I think she says that, and like Bernard, like you hear Bernard sigh. Like,
I meant coffee, Chloe. Daniela likes a particular bookstore. I'd be happy to take you there. She introduced me to a really nice one.
I'll get. Do you guys still have Twizzlers at your shop?
Yes. You're more than welcome to
Great.
ring the bell as many times as you want to annoy Dimitri.
Great. I don't think he likes me very much.
It's okay. He don't like me either.
He likes the boys.
I actually think Dimitri actually likes her like quite a bit, but like
Yeah.
she's just being pleasant for a minute.
No, she kind of smiles at that. But yeah, no, she's like, I'm not fighting any ghosts.
Trust me, we wish we didn't have to either. As fascinating as it is, it truly is fascinating. And
Oh.
she kind of gets like a wide-eyed look of like just like pure, like not enjoyment, but like what's the word I'm looking for? Curiosity.
Fascination,
Curiosity. Yeah.
Oh yeah. While you're trying to do like the whole punchy I can punch a ghost thing, could you also make one where I can also see at least where it is, so I can punch in the appropriate direction?
I mean, I can see the ghost. I can direct you to the correct area.
Yeah, but if they weave, what am I gonna do?
I don't know what to tell you. Guess
That's
you'll just
what
have to start swinging.
Okay, well, someone get hit then. I don't know if it's gonna be the ghost. Someone get hit.
I mean, you've thrown me through a window. It's fine.
I
No,
can
that
do
was
that.
not my fault. Hey, okay, well, it was an accident.
She smiles at him.
Why'd you throw her through a window?
Long story. I actually do have another
I have
question.
time. Dana's like, I have time. Like, we have time. We can go.
She does look over at Dana and she's like, when we meet for coffee, I will tell you all about it.
And he just like face palms.
Love torturing her mommy so much. I'm so sorry.
But
I
she says,
do.
so I can see what I can do about the being able to see them.
We'd really appreciate that.
I mean,
Burn.
how do you feel about drinking Calvin's blood?
Not.
Huh?
Explain?
I mean, it's sort of just it's something he can do. It's actually something
Really?
Danielle and I can do too.
Really? That's interesting. As long as no one. If I remember. Wait.
Bernard's like, I'm not here for this conversation.
Yeah.
He's like, fucking Tremere. Like,
Yeah. Molly. I certainly can't, but Armani might be able to.
we'll talk about it.
Sure.
I forgot that I have the Bond Junkie flaw. It's like, that's not good if I drink someone else's blood. Let's not do that. Bern, one
sure,
last
it's okay.
question. Do you know if any Sabbat come into the city regularly?
No, I don't know of any. Like I said, I try to stay out of that business.
I get it. Do you have any other questions?
Is there anything else I can do for you all?
How often can I come up here? Just curious.
Why?
I'm just curious. I just wanted to know. That's it. Just so I don't come up here too frequently or too infrequently.
He kind of he looks at Chloe, who just like has her, big old eyes, just like, like, can he, like, Make sure you're not tailed.
Alright, I'm good at that.
I'd like to keep this place a secret. It's bad enough that most of you all know where it is now.
You think it's
Yeah,
safe with us.
that was probably that'll take blame for. That's all me. That's my bad. All right.
Right.
Well,
Is there anything else you guys need from me? Need from us?
I'm good.
I'm okay. I'll give Dana, Chloe, and Bern my phone number though. If they need it.
Dana and Chloe will take it. Bern doesn't have a phone.
No.
I figured.
Well,
But Dana actually say, I'm just about done. I'll follow you guys out.
okay. The hair looks great, by the way.
You see Chloe, like her face just lights up, but she kind of just, thank you.
Listen, I'm over here just, girls bringing up girls, okay?
Mhm. She's like, I know.
But yeah, she's pretty set. She'll wait for Dana to finish up and we can go.
Yeah, it doesn't. She had a good bit. She took a good bit tonight to kind of do this, so she's about done by the time you guys are ready to leave. And she does. She finishes up. Chloe gives her a hug, and you guys can be off. Julia, and Steven, Tamina, Ollie, is there anything you guys do while you just gotta wait out?
I'm like, Steven, what is wrong? Are you okay?
Are you asking that too?
Steven.
Oh.
You got this weird look on your face.
Yeah, too.
Why are you looking at me?
You look like
Because-
do you remember when we went to the club a while ago and you freaked out and left? You look like that.
Huh? No, I'm fine. Why?
Uh-
Stop looking at me.
Should we close our eyes?
It's like an eye
Wait, why am I
contact
center of
thing.
attention? What's wrong? Hello? You tell me?
Hi. You're good. I mean, you're good if
Why
you're
don't we go
good.
back to the car?
Why? What's there?
The car.
Yeah. What's in it?
The
Sanctuary.
safety.
You sure? No one's been sitting in it, so it's probably.
mean,
someone,
you could-
Someone probably got into it.
It's a lot easier to hide in the car than in the
Who's
middle of
hiding
the...
in it?
You!
Me?
You seem a little nervous, and I wanted to give you the option of hiding in the car.
Why would I need to hide? Is something after me?
No? Not to my knowledge.
So there is something. I knew it. I knew it.
I mean,
I
I
knew it,
don't
I
know
knew it, I
about
knew
it
it.
if there is. Maybe you
Yes,
need to tell us something.
Something's probably after you, so you should probably get in the car for it.
See, random question. You're definitely Banu Hakim, right? Like, no chance there's any knock in there at all.
What do you
It's
mean?
just a question. It's just a question.
Wait. Yes, I'm Barnacle. Why are you asking? Like, what's the problem here?
Nothing.
I'm just, you know what? That question makes her just start walking towards the car.
Yo, is Steven a Malkavian?
One moment.
I don't think he's actually in. Okay. Why don't we go sit down? We can wait on the two of them to come out of the Wall of Wonders over there, the Ward of Wonders.
What if Steven's a Malkavian guy? And he just
Wait,
walks
wait,
through the car.
Why are you guys whispering, huh?
We're not whispering. We're talking
He's just
softly.
He just always talks softly to himself.
Yeah, he talks to himself. You know this.
Was you plotting?
He's not plotting anything.
I feel fairly confident to say he's not plotting anything.
It's not his turn with the brain cell.
Brain cells even come from?
Whose turn is it, actually?
Another of the gangrels.
Yeah, it's one of them. Wait, so why are you waiting out here again? Like, wait, shouldn't one of us be inside with those two? What's happening?
No, they're fine.
You
Like,
watched Armani and Molly go in.
Yeah, but it's been a while. So are they?
They're fine.
They'll come
Okay.
back. I send him a text message. We're going to the car, so Steven can't cause a problem. Like, I send that text message to Molly and to Armani.
Immediately, I think you hit the group chat.
No, I don't put it in the group chat.
That's all I was gonna say.
No, I
You
don't
put it in
put
the
it in.
group chat. What? Huh?
I
What are you
don't
trying to
put
hide
it.
from me?
I don't put. What? What are you talking about?
Something. Yeah, I bet you're just really just going, ooh.
Hmm.
But yeah, other than that, no, I'm good. Yeah.
All right, so you guys go sit in the car. Molly or Monty, you guys can leave with Dana.
Molly is dealing with kiddos, so give her like a minute.
She's good. You're good. We'll probably wrap up pretty soon.
Yeah,
Alright.
I'm flagging, man. Sorry.
But yeah, I think we can kind of end on that with Molly, Armani, Dana, all kind of heading back to where you guys parked your car. But,
How
you
long
know,
does paranoia last again? Is it to the end of the
Till the
scene?
Yeah,
end
that's
of
for
the
the
scene.
scene.
Okay, cool.
Poor Leo.
But yeah, very good, guys. Welcome back.
We're back.
We did it.
You guys did a lot.